Okay, Japan's mega quake warning. What does it mean? They said that there's going to be this mega earthquake, which is going to be a really, massive, 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 massive one. But it's sometime in the next 5 to 100 years, or 5 to 30 years, something like that. So I'm getting several different decks here, but this is going to be a quick read, hopefully. See where we go. And the underlying energy for this read is dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. So there's truth to this warning. They give the warning so that people can be prepared, so that I suppose when earthquake warnings come, people don't get complacent, and they understand that when their seismic monitors show that an earthquake is coming, because they can feel the initial vibrations, they might not have very much warning, but they do need to take it very seriously. So there is unfortunately some truth to this warning and this situation. Tell us more about this mega quake warning. Fruit bat, flying fox. Some people are going to think it's crazy. Some people are going to think it's scaremongering, but it's actually because of the underlying energy. We know that there is some truth to it. Do you live in an earthquake zone? I lived in New Zealand for a decade, and we got pretty used to the shaking and the rumbling and the quakes and things. Dog, faithful companion. So again, I'm getting that this warning is meant to help people, to ensure that people have their earthquake packs up to date. My brother in New Zealand actually works in a disaster preparation company, and one of the things that they do is they advise people on the kind of packs that you need to have ready in case of an earthquake, like a go bag basically, to have running shoes in it. So if you're in the center of town, especially for ladies who wear high heel shoes, you might have to walk home over rubble. So have running shoes in your pack, have food, have first aid kit, have a torch, cell towers might go down. So all these kind of things, that preparation. So this warning is coming from a good place. It's not a crazy warning. It's meant to protect the people. Armadillo. This armadillo is again my card for protection, with a hard shell there, and these ethnic people and these kind of Mayan pyramids and the sun. So again, this warning is shining light on something that might come, and the ethnic people to me is the protection of their way of life. And so people will do well to heed this warning. There's no indication. I don't tend to ask the cards about timing of events, but this is a very real thing I'm getting from the cards, for people to be as prepared as they possibly can be. Shock. When it happens, see the sunlight coming down through the murky waters. When it happens, there going to potentially be some fatalities. This is not a warning that's been given lightly, and it's something that people need to be aware of. And people who are unprepared are going to have a more difficult time of it. Remembrance. Okay, remembrance, love and healing. That's a kind of giving me a vibe of, again, that there might be fatalities. I'll put that on that card there. So again, not to scare people, but any earthquake zone that you live in, you should have your earthquake pack ready and prepared. You should know what to do. You should know to hide under a desk, or to get yourself into a doorway, get yourself low to the ground. Kinship, teamwork. Yep. So again, this is about protection. This is about helping each other if and when the deadly earthquake occurs, and about perhaps even with a bird there sending help from overseas. Please like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't, because it really helps my channel. My new goal is to get to 150 subscribers. Sovereign. This is a powerful image, but it also says transformation. So when big earthquakes happen, whether it's in Japan or elsewhere, after a mega quake, there would be a transformation that you might not recognize what the country used to look like. New land is formed, old land can be liquefaction, go down into the sea. So this might transform what Japan looks like. Authenticity, unique, individual, self-love. I'm getting from this card that things will improve after the big quake, after the mega quake, but they will strive to regain their culture, the way that they do things, the individuality, the uniqueness, but they're going to need help from externally if and when this mega quake does hit. And so I just want to come back to the initial card, dwelling in truth, and we'll pull one more from this deck as well. That this is a significant warning and should not be taken lightly. And even if you're not in Japan, possibility of a mega quake can happen at any time. The tectonic plates are unpredictable. So one final card. Please remember to like if you do and subscribe if you haven't. Listen with your heart. Trust the messages I receive from my heart. So if you have to go to work one day and you feel like it's not a good thing to do, trust your heart, listen to your heart, follow your heart. If you feel like you're getting a warning of something bad, you often hear of the people that, they're about to get on a plane and then for whatever reason they don't catch the plane and then that particular plane crashes. That's what I'm hearing here. But I'm also hearing that when a mega earthquake hits, there will be significant support from the entire world to help with the healing that will be and rebuilding that would be required. Sending you love and blessings.